Hope you enjoyed the previous programme as much as I did, Harry Potter and the Cloak of Invisibility. For those who never saw it, don't worry, neither did anyone else. I myself have developed something similar, so in the future look out for Eric Larch and the Anorak of Invisibility. It has a very tight hood, and now for something completely different.
Asking questions, do, asking questions, do, asking questions, do, asking questions, to historical figures.
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Professor Hans Niesen Bumstedaisy. For this week's guest, you could say we've been roaming around. Yes, that's right, it's Roman Man. Hello, what can I call you?
You can call me Hadrian.
Hello, Hadrian.
Hello, Mr. Niesen Bumstedaisy.
It's Professor actually, but please call me Hans.
Hello, Hans.
Just before we start, nice curls.
Oh, thanks very much. I get it from my Irish contact called Timotei. It's got lovely volume now, hasn't it? But the problem is, this laurel wreath, it just doesn't fit on it anymore.
Won't the laurels die?
No, my laurel is very hardy.
Well, as Italy looks like a boot, let me kick off with my first question. Are you the Hadrian, the one with the wall?
Yes, I am.
So the wall is named after you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So then, how was Mrs. Wall?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Well, if the wall is named after you, aren't you Hadrian Wall?
Oh, no, I think there's been a bit of confusion. Hadrian's as it belongs to.
Oh, so the wall is yours then?
No, it's just named after me.
So to make it clear, there's no Mrs. Wall.
No.
Are there any walls then?
No.
Then how does your house stand up?
Hey! Very good.
Thank you, I've been working on it all week. Well then, tell me more about this wall.
The wall. You want to know more about the wall? The wall this, the wall that. Everybody wants to know about the wall and nothing else. I'm Emperor Hadrian. I've done loads of other things. I've done, and then there was the other thing I did. And then, well, let's be honest, the wall, at least it wasn't a hedge. That was the first idea.
I believe we have a picture. What happened?
Well, the hedge was originally built to keep the fearsome Picts out. We couldn't conquer any of their territory, so we basically gave up and we built the hedge. But the hedge particularly didn't work because what they did was they kept attacking parts of the hedge with garden shears and cutting their way through. I believe you have some rare footage of an attack.
Yes, we do. Roll VT! So was it just the one pick then?
Oh, no, it just wasn't the one Pict. There were many Picts. But look at that one. He's fearsome enough with his waving of arms and his gnashing of teeth and his shouty noises. It's scarier than a night out in Glasgow.
Hoots, man! You wee Sassenach!
I tell you what though, you could always tell when we were attacked by the more artistic, creative Picts.
Yes, we've got some pictures. Some lovely topiary there. why the wall?
Well, the hedge wasn't cutting it, so we built a wall. The wall came to me in a dream. I kept hearing this chant, build the wall, build the wall, build the wall. It was so good, I put it on t-shirts and made some novelty hats.
Was the wall a success?
Generally, yes.
But the pigs had a cunning plan, didn't they?
Yes, they sure did. I don't know if you've heard of ladders, but the pigs certainly had. So they basically just get the ladders out and just put it against the wall and hop over where the wall wasn't guarded.
You shall never take our freedom.
Still, I'd rather be known for Hadrian's Wall than Hadrian's Hedge.
What do you miss most about Italy?
Well, what I miss most, I can tell you, is the weather. Back home, we have a lovely Mediterranean climate. It's sunnier, it's drier, and it's warmer. I tell you what, I wish the wall here could stop the cold. Did you hear? Winter's coming. In fact, I've brought a picture for your viewers to see. It's me in my first winter here.
Wow, that's no joke.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, that's July.
Snowball face! Yeah.
How did you get more snowballs? Have you got the returning snowball?
No, I got yours.
Have you run out of snow now? I ran out of snow quite a while ago.
It rolled on your legs right now. I hit you twice on the nose.
Well, that's the British weather for you.
Anything else you miss?
Oh yes, do you know what I really miss? I miss the gladiator fights. But I don't mean the ones where the gladiators fight gladiators, because that does happen here occasionally. What I miss from home is that when the gladiators fought exotic animals like lions and tigers and bears.
Lions and tigers and bears?
Yes, lions and tigers and bears. Lions were my favourite.
Like this one?
Oh wow, my goodness me. That's a scary lion. So what would happen when a gladiator would fight a lion would be that the lion was overfed and it wasn't particularly interesting in fighting at all. So the gladiator, like one here, would go like that quite easily and kill the lion. And that would be the end of the lion. And the gladiator would be hailed the victor. Hey, gladiator smash.
Woo!
But normally gladiators weren't this big.
All green.
Or green.
Didn't slaves fight lions as well?
Yes, slaves fought lions as well. This time round though, instead of overfeeding the lions so they weren't interested, we starved the lions, so the lions were pretty keen. So there was always only ever going to be one winner when they got in the ring together, like this. And there it is, it's dead.
Hang on, that's not a slave.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You've got poo on your hands.
Eee, poo on my hands, that's disgusting.
No, it's Winnie the Pooh. It even has it on his t-shirt.
Oh, yes. Well, to be honest, what happened was I didn't have a slave puppet, so it was our choice of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, but he's so bouncing and annoying, like somebody I could mention. Eeyore, he's a bit too sad. Snow White, but a lion killing Snow White is not the particular end to that story. And Mary Poppins, but also I have Mary Poppins Returns.
As I live and breathe, practically perfect in every way. Right, my next question is, what have the Romans ever done for us?
The aqueduct. But not only a fresh water system, but also sanitation, medicine, education, wine, public order, irrigation, the roads, public health, and of course, rhetorical questions.
Thanks, Reg.
You're welcome.
Did the people of Britain welcome you?
Yeah, some did. Most didn't though. They saw us as invaders. And you know what they say? Once an invader, always an invader. Sometimes in the north we have a lot of trouble In Wales, it's a bit tricky there as well. In the south, it's mainly peaceful.
Talking of trouble, I believe you're having some problems with Boudica.
Yes, we are. She's only gone and started a rebellion.
Well, actually, we have a pre-recorded interview with Boudica to show on this programme there is no bias. So, over to you, Clem Fandango.
Hi everyone, I'm Clem Fandango, and with me is Boudica. Welcome to the show.
I think you find it's Boudica actually, but don't worry, it happens all the time to me. You say tomato, I say tomato.
You say potato, I say potato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Call the whole thing off? I've just got here. It took me ages to park the chariot.
Oh no, it's just a song.
I'm sure it is.
So anyway, my first question is, are you just a man in a wig?
How very dare you?
Well, you do have a manly voice.
Okay then. It's just my accent.
What accent is that exactly?
I've travelled around a bit.
Okay then, Boudica. What's your beef?
Okay. Well, it's pure and simple. The Roman army are an occupying force. They are invaders and we need to drive them from our lands.
How?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Well, we've already beaten them on the battlefield and we've burnt down their Roman cities of London, St Albans and Colchester. It'll be only a matter of time before we drive them from our shores forever.
What then?
I will rule the people of Britain as queen, all of them.
Queen?
Yes, queen.
Do you have a message for your supporters on eve of battle?
Yes. Funny enough, you should ask that, Clem. I have prepared a little something.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a rebellion, no escape from the Romans. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor girl, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Any way the wind blows, Britain really matters to me.
To you. Boudica just killed a man, put a sword against his head, sliced it off and now he's dead. Boudica's life has just begun, but now she's gone and thrown it all away. Boudica, oh no.
Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as Britain really matters. 'Cause it's too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Clem, I don't want to die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all.
I see a little silhouette of a Roman.
Where? Can you hear me, Clem Fandango? Romans on horses like lightning, very, very frightening me. I need to go.
She's just a poor girl, nobody loves her. She's just a poor girl from a poor family. Spare her life from Roman monstrosity.
Hey, easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
Boudica, we will not let you go.
Let me go.
Boudica, we will not let you go.
Let me go.
Boudica, we will not let you go.
Let me go.
We will not let you go.
Let me go.
Never, never let you go.
Let me go.
Never let you go. Oh, no.
Oh, Clem Fandango, will you let me go? The Romans have put a cross aside for me. So they think they can stop me and spit in my eye. So they think they can stab me and leave me to die. Oh, you Romans, you can't do me that to me, Romans. You just gotta get right. You just gotta get right out of here. Oh yeah. Britain really matters. Anyone can see. Britain really matters. Britain really matters to me.
So, Hadrian, can you tell us about the decisive battle between Boudica and the Roman army?
I can indeed. First off, spoilers. If you don't want to know the result, stick your fingers in your ears. Oh, no, not you. This is for the people at home. We won. Yay! Go us.
How did you beat an army that had vastly superior numbers?
Well, tactically, we picked a defensive spot to fight. The enemy couldn't attack us from the rear and they couldn't attack us from the sides. The only attack they could make was to charge us down the front through a narrow entrance. And as soon as they did that, we attacked them with javelins, we attacked them with our cavalry, and we also used a pig's head to break through their lines.
You used a pig's head? Did you use any other parts of animals? Like fox's feet, crab claws, or badger's bottoms?
Oh, no. Pig's head was just the name of one of our formations. Basically, our soldiers would go in a shape wedge and crash into the enemy lines, breaking them with their shields.
What other formations did you have?
Well, we had one particularly we used called the tortoise, or as some people would say, the tortoise. What we did was we had shields all around us, at the sides, around the front, at the back, and over the top. And it was like a shell, and it was a good defensive formation. We also had one called the ostrich, but we sort of stopped using that. You can't build an empire when you're burying your head in the ground.
So you went on tactics alone?
No. If you compare the two armies, ours was more superior in every way. It was well trained, it was well disciplined, and it was well equipped.
You brought in some things to show us.
I have indeed. First, I've got a Roman helmet. It's either seen some action or somebody sat on it. There you go. And I've got a couple of swords. I've got that one, and then I've got one in its original scabbard. Do you like them?
Yes. Have you brought in a shield?
Well, would have loved to, an original Roman shield, but they're far too heavy. I brought in some other shields just to give you an idea. I've got this one, which I kindly borrowed from Zelda.
Ooh.
And also, I have this one as well.
Marvellous.
It is marvellous. So when the Roman soldier was fully kitted out, this is what he would look like. His sword, as we've seen here, and his helmet, this time in better nick. And obviously, body armour as well. And the important item that I had was his shield. That's why I couldn't bring it in. It's that big. Not only was it good for defence, it was a good offensive weapon as well.
Impressive. What was Boudicca's army like?
Well, even though Boudicca's army was massive, that did include the wives and children of the soldiers fighting. The soldiers themselves, they were poorly equipped, they weren't trained, and they weren't well disciplined. In fact, if they had a shield, it would be a small shield, and the only armour they'd take into battle was paint.
You mean they'll take their easels and their brushes onto the battlefield and do some landscapes?
Oh, no. They wore paint to go into battle. But anyway, we won, and the Romans ruled Britain for another 350 years.
Family, a question I always like to finish on. Do you know any Roman jokes?
Yes, I do. Let me have a think. I've got one, surprisingly quick as well. Where does Julius Caesar keep his armies?
I don't know. Where did Julius Caesar keep his armies?
Up his sleeves. Hail Caesar.
Thanks, Adrian. You've been a wonderful guest. Well, I'm off to hail a taxi. Tune in next time for another episode of Asking Questions to Historical Figures. The end!
can call me Hans. No, you can't. What's your name? What a great start that is. First it's slow-mo. Hello. Now I can't even remember my own name. Well, there's the next 6 hours for you. Let's try that again. Watch out. Visit Mark's catchphrase. Mark, let's try that again, Dolan. Okay. Oh, you've got a proper drink to choke on this time.
Sorry.
Right. Go. Oh, by the way, if you catch me looking over there, that's where my script is.
Correct.
If you believe I write a script, you wouldn't think so. You think I'm just making it up as I go along. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello. What can I call you?
You can call me. Oh no!
Sorry!
No! What's my name? What's my name? Hadrian.
Because they both begin with H.
Yes, they begin with H. So just horrible. I'm haunted. Go on. Oh dear. I go.
You ready? Oh, this is a very short card. Just before we start.
Oh no, I wasn't even. I was looking at the script. Schoolboy error.
Well, as Italy looks like a boot, let me kick off with my first question. Are you the Hadrian?
Yes, I am.
Well then, tell me more about this wall.
Do you know what? Everybody goes on about this wall this, the wall that. You know, I am Emperor Hadrian. I've done more than the wall, you know. I've done, and I've done,
You messed that up.
No, I haven't. I'm doing that on purpose.
Oh.
That's part of the script where I'm trying to think. Don't!
Sorry.
Let's do that again.
I thought you messed up.
No,
so I was like,
I didn't.
You messed up.
I didn't. I'm fine, that one.
I'm
Goodness
sorry.
me, even when I'm not messing up, I'm accused of being messed up. Not for the first time. Right, let's try again.
Oh, okay. What happened?
Well, that's a long story, I'm afraid to say. What happened was the hedge was designed to keep the Picts out because they were fearsome and we couldn't conquer their lands. So in the end, we just gave up. But it didn't work because of things happened and we went, we went, oh, build a wall, run away. Go on, hang on, go on.
What happened?
Well, this is what happened. We built the hedge. It was originally designed to keep these Picts out. They were a fearsome bunch. But what happened was that it didn't work and we gave up. Like I have just done now. Right, go on, quick, go on.
What happened?
Well, that's a good question, which I am going to answer right now.
Stop it!
Right.
Go on.
What do you miss about Italy? What is different?
Oh, sorry, I forgot
You
you.
ruined
Yeah,
that.
I know. I'm sorry. Go on. 3, 2, 1, go.
What do you miss about miss?
You ruined it.
That's it. That
Go.
was on the old video.
Oh dear, hang on. Is there any alcohol in there? Maybe later.
My alcohol.
Go. Of course not, because you are not 18.
But I.
I've got a picture of me in my first winter here. Oh, go on. 3, 2, 1, go.
What do you miss most about Italy?
Hey, let's go to Italy. It's a lovely place. Hey, Italy. It is my favourite place to go. It is me, a Mario from Italy.
It sounds like a car shop.
It does, doesn't it? Right.
Italy.
Come on, Luigi.
I'm not Luigi.
So when I say or green, right, we'll have a go. So put the hand lion. I don't like to call it a puppet. It's a hand lion.
It's a puppet.
Right,
Line
you ready?
Whoa!
I don't even know why I'm drinking. There's nothing there. Right, put the line down. Put the line down, madam. And of course, rhetorical questions. And you go, do it with that hand. Go like that. Thanks, Red. No. Put it to the side, just by your ear. Put a fist right above your ear. No, your ear's not there. There. Right, watch. Ready? Fist that way. No, not that way. That way. Look. Yeah. Go and just put it like dead firm. Hold it onto your head. You know, why is you not? Why you got it in the fist? Like fist. Yeah. Watch. Yeah. Look. Do it like that, and then just go like this. Then why are you twisting it? Show. You like this. Thanks, Reg. Yeah. Thanks, Reg. How to use one's hand. Right. Let's have a bit of a giggle for that.
You were doing this to let out like.
No. Well, we'll just see how that goes then. Okay, go on.
What have the Romans ever done for us?
The aqueduct. Sorry. I'm somewhere else there. Ready?
How did you beat an army that had vastly superior numbers?
Well, tactically, we chose a place to fight. We had. Sorry, you're gonna have to say that again.
No.
We had. What did we have? I don't know. We just won. We just won the battle.
Badges.
Right. Go.
Ooh, sorry.
I'll just wait there. Like, go. I know what I'm gonna say now.
Juice just went on.
Go.
Did you beat an army that had vastly superior numbers?
Well, tactically, we picked the spot to fight. The enemy couldn't attack us from behind, and they couldn't attack us from the rear. Oh no! Oh no! The attack from behind and the rear are the same place. Yeah. Don't be attacked from behind and from the rear. If your rear was there, you'd be looking a very odd person. Your rear would be by your ears. What a funny sound that would make. Go on. Let's start that again. Behind and then the rear. What am I talking about? Keep taking those tablets. Go on. Let's start again. 2, 1, go.
What other formations did you have?
Well, we had one called the tortoise, or some people say the tortoise. Sorry, I'm just making myself laugh now. I'm sorry, and I'm going to do that again, but this time not laugh. Go on. Yes. Go on. Let's say it again. 3, 2, 1, go.
So you won on tactics alone?
Oh no. If you compare the R, it's next to the S, and also after another letter.
After chicken number 2.
Right, go on. 3, 2, 1, go.
What was Boudicca's army like?
Well, even though Buddha's armica was armica.
Army.
Hello, Buddha's armica. I can't even make a joke about that. Armica and Navy stars. Go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is gonna be the hardest one now, isn't it? Yeah. Go.
Come on. What was Boudicca's army like?
Oh, yeah. Even though Buddha's armica.
Oh, stop it! Oh, stop it! What is armica? What is armica? What is armica?
I don't know. Right. I don't even know what 2 words I'm mixing together.
It's like
I don't-
stamp.
Army and Boudica, armica, Buddha's armica.
Okay.
Right, come on, let's try that again. Come on, we're nearly there. Come on.
What was Boudicca's army like?
Boudica's army was massive, though, to be honest, that did include the wives and the children of the soldiers fighting themselves. The soldiers, they weren't disciplined, they weren't trained. Oh no, they weren't trained. I don't know what that even means.
Trade means like you trade.
Smack with a tray, yeah. God. Whiskey's gone. Right, one more time, go.
Oh, whiskey. Go.
on.
This is beer.
We're nearly done. Nearly
Black
done.
skills beer.
We're getting close, I can feel it in my bones.
What was Boudicca's army like?
I tell you what, if anybody asked me for the rest of my life, what was Boudicca's army like? I have no interest in telling them, even though I know. I'm saying, find out yourself. Why don't you Google it? In fact, anybody watching this video, why don't you Google it? Because it'll just come up rather than me trying to say it 20 times. I'm only joking. Let's have another go.